Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to another rainy day in the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge. We are on the road to Cyrodiil. We just took a little bit of a detour down south in order to slay Rufio at the Inn of Ill-Omen. A knife in the dark, or rather an elven mace in the light, struck him down rather quickly, so we're right now on the road back up to Cyrodiil. Gonna check out Roland Jensrik's cabin on the way. We got plenty of quests in Cyrodiil. I'm talking Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Dark Brotherhood, everything. Also Thieves Guilds. 4 quest lines in one place. But at the end of the last episode, I accidentally bumped into Horn Cave, which is right here. So we're gonna go inside, but do not despair. It might be another cave, but caves are about to get a lot more interesting as a result of our new spell. Well, I would say that, but turns out this place is not filled with who I wanted it to be filled with. We can now command creatures. We can turn them to our will and make them do whatever. We'll be able to also have greater control over humanoids eventually, but I did not buy any spells that control humanoids. Was it that I couldn't get it on target? I don't know why I didn't pick that spell up, but that was the decision we made at the time. Yeah, Scampy's gonna be plenty. Like, the other summoned creatures are stronger. I mean, I tested it out, and the zombie can actually one-shot me. Just straight up one-shot me. Can I not get these people on my team? Not the imp? I can't get the imp on my team. The imp just killed my rats! No, Ratty-Roo! But Scampy does just fine for now, so we'll keep you around, Scampy. Punch him! Punch him right in his little imp genitals. There we go. Another wooden door. Why are they locking these? Why would there be an imp and a rat locked behind a door? The plot. Oh. Oh, somebody got down with the wine here. Potion of Cure Disease, storage key. Those little touches. The still pools. We can apparently get to the still pools from here. It's all well and good. We can also get to the still pools from over there. Okay, so there's another layer to this cave then, I suppose. I am actually wielding a sword, which I don't really want to be. There we go. Much better. Alright. Come with me, rats. I think there's somebody behind this door who needs to die. Yep, I was correct. Wait, what's going on? Do you hear that? My rat is going for somebody. Did you find somebody? Where are they, boy? Go get him! Oh, come on. You got him, boy. I believe in you. Aw. Rude! I'm getting some new monsters to play with and you just killed them. Marina's the monster girl. Marina's little monsters. Oh boy. Get him, Scappy. There we go. It's the perfect spot to have a mage and you're not capitalizing on it in the slightest. Oh boy. This guy's not happy. He's draining my stats here. There are a couple of different magical properties that you can use on somebody. You have Drain, Damage, and what's the other one? Absorb. Very similar, but also they have their own distinctions and their own effects mixed in. So when somebody absorbs an attribute or a stat of yours, like absorb, you know, like I can do absorb mercantile, for example. If I absorb somebody's mercantile, they lose those points and I gain those points. Pretty obvious, right? Now, if you have something like absorb, it works the same for health too, like you can absorb somebody's health. You get more health, they get less health. But you can get some interesting effects as soon as you start messing around with the draining, because if you drain somebody's health, they will temporarily lose that health. But they will get it back at the end of the duration, so you might wonder, what's the point of draining something then? Well, for the most part, draining is a lot easier of an effect to use cheaply. So if you have somebody who has, like, let's say 50 health, you can make a spell that drains 50 health for 1 second on target, or touch, and then, ho-ho, get down. And then you can just apply that and you'll be good to go. they'll just fall over and die. Yes, you'll drain their stats, but they'll die. So draining is a good way to decrease somebody's health, so they're easier to kill while that drain duration is still on. Alright, get her, boy. Oh boy. Don't you just hate it when, like, your undead creatures expire just as you're about to use them? Come on, boy. Come on, boy. I believe in you. Go get him. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gonna hide behind him. Chase her down. This is the problem with archers, though. This is the big... There we go. Finally got her. Now have your way with it. No, I'm just kidding. You're not allowed to love another woman again. Not after what I saw what you were doing with my best friends. Don't think you can get away from that. Oh boy. Looks like these bandits had racked up a little bit of gold. Well, I'm just gonna help myself to some of it, I think. Thank you. What's this up here? Had a little... making some berries and such? Alright. They had a little business going on here. Guess they were dividing up the loot when I came by and caused trouble. That's the cellar key. Okay, I have a storage key and now I have a cellar key. But I think that the other place we checked out was the storage. Maybe the drunk goblin locked himself in there. That might be. The still pools. Alright. Let's check out the still pools from this area first. Sure, let's do that. Actually, before we go any further, I would like to get some resemblance of health back. Wonderful. Once we can control humanoids and command them in combat, oh boy, we're gonna have fun. Imp seems to be too powerful, though. That's a shame. So we're gonna have to do the good old summon Scampy and let him do the work technique. Come on, boy. Don't let me down. Giving him a slight rename from Scamp to Scampy. Just to give him a bit more personality. I always like to name things in my series. Just give them that little bit of extra customization and personality. And separate it from other series. Oh, nice. Storage key. Maybe the storage key leads to all the chests in here. That's kind of smart. I always try to make content that's special in some way, that has some unique aspects. Doesn't necessarily have to be the very best, because that's, you know, highly subjective, which series is the best of anything, but I want to always give it a certain twist that you won't find anywhere else. Like, I've done a lot of Skyrim on my channel. That's probably what I'm the most well known for. And especially making Skyrim machinima, and custom characters, custom adventures, custom quests, custom dialogue, all of that, because at least from what I've gathered, people really enjoy the unpredictability about it, you know? They never know what they're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates. They don't know what's gonna happen. They don't know what the adventures the characters that they've grown to love are gonna go on. They don't know when I'm going to brutally murder those characters and then have people very upset at me. Sorry. It's fun doing something special and unique that you won't find from any other Let's Play and trying to stand out a little bit, but standing out in a better way than having an all caps title and boobs in the thumbnail. Trying to stand out in a way that's not obnoxious. That's really been my motto lately, but I'm gonna do my best not to go into a full rant about the current state of YouTube and how people whatever. People do their thing, people advertise their videos in whatever way they want. I'm just gonna stick to my own way and not bitch about it. There's enough bitching about things on YouTube already. I don't need to be another one of them. Am I just bitching about people bitching? Oh gosh. Well done. Just get rid of this stupid imp. Thank you. Sometimes you just need a solid bitch mag from a zombie to help you realize the situation. Let's see. Another chest. I'm still hoping for some good loot. We've been dry on that. I don't think we found a piece of good loot since episode 16 in the Cave of Horrors. Horn Cave Grottos. There's still... oh, it goes deeper. Wow. I was expecting to get on the road to Cyrodiil, but I don't think that's gonna happen immediately then, because we gotta go deeper. We gotta explore. Once we found a place, we can't just back out. At least getting these are gonna be easy. Whoop. Jump out of that frost beam coming towards me right there. It'll mostly be fine if I take a little bit of damage here, but even though I'm a Breton, I take lots of damage from magic. So I can only imagine what it would be like with a non-Breton character like here. Wait, don't ki- I wanted that rat on my team, I really did. Oh well, it's It's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit of a shame. Base ring of retribution. Another one. Another one. I'm happy about that. Resist poison as well. Nice. They hid this in the corner. I wasn't even considering checking this corner. I was like, there's probably nothing there. Can I wear... I don't know if I can wear both though. Yeah. We can't have two of the same ring, unfortunately, but at least it's a crazy expensive item that we can sell for a lot. So we'll either sell that to a merchant when we can get a good deal, or we'll store it in our Imperial City house and sell it to Fathus Ullus when we can get a full price for an item, which I guess that would be Master Mercantile though. Okay, so I'll keep it around until I feel like I need a little bit of extra money, and then we can sell that. The most I'll get it for, I think, is 2,500, because I believe that's the maximum amount I could push a merchant to. Now, I know that if you use some of the official add-ons from Bethesda, like Frostcrag Spire, that would add new merchants to the game. There's going to be a merchant in the Mystic Emporium next to the High Elf, who's, I think, deals with like 1,500 gold, but I decided to play with all of those add-ons disabled. I don't really like them that much, because if you have all the add-ons enabled, the second you start the game, you're like, oh, you got a letter that you inherited something. Oh, you should go check out this place. Oh, hordy-bordy-bo. I just wanted the fresh vanilla experience without all of that jazz. As I said, eventually in the future, there's nothing stopping us from it potentially doing extra material, but it really shouldn't be the focus as of right now. And we only have Shivering Isles installed, because otherwise that entire questline seemed to bug out a little bit, and the strange door that opened in Anibin Bay was totally bugged out. So I'm like, but what if I sometime in the future want to use the Shivering Isles, but because I've played with it half installed, it would break. So I just took some precautions, I suppose. The still pool. So now I'm back in the still pools. Before we check out here though, let's just go to the grotto real quick. Looks like we got everything, and oh boy, we got some nice stuff. That Ring of Retribution was nice. Again, we're fighting in a robe that's not really well suited for combat. It doesn't give us any negative bonuses, really, but... And I mean, it looks great, but it doesn't have any shield effect, which is really what I would be wanting. The shield effects are turning out to be really nice for me when I'm training with goblins, though. Being able to protect myself from up to 15 plus 10 plus 5, 30% of incoming damage. That's not bad. And then plus that with Dragon Skin, you have 80% damage resistance. It caps off at 85, so almost full damage resistance as a result. Damn, these imps can take more now. You remember how quickly Scampy used to kill them? Because we've been leveling up, the imps have been getting more health, I'm fairly sure. So it's gonna take a little longer to kill things. That's again the scary thing about leveling up. Check this out. Come on, rats. Gosh darn it! You son of a pineapple! Why would you do this to me? So I'm just gonna... I need a more powerful pal right now. There we go. You mind smacking him? Come on, do it. Do it for me, buddy. Bam! Wonderful. One more hit. Come on. Get him, boy! Yeah, 2 hits and he's out of here. Good job. Let's see, where are we now? Horn Cave Grottos. Do they have to make it so confusing? Okay, so let's go up here first. This looks like a dead end, but there might be treasure at the end. And there appears to be, actually. Okay. Problem with Headless Zombie is that he uses so much magicka. Alright, Scampy. Do what you gotta do. Alright. Get him, boy! Well, we'll just hide. Oh wow, you actually hit him. Oh wow. Getting some solid hits in. Proud of you, boy. Whew. I didn't necessarily want to start this off by delving into a dank cave, but such is the way of things sometimes. We did get some sweet loot as well, so once we... Oh boy. Hey there. You're mine now. Come, come. Yes, it begins. The revolution begins. Oh, I can't. Can I take them with me? Do they go through doors? I don't know if I can. Oh, on this braid, this leads in here. No, it doesn't look like it leads through doors. That's a shame, actually. Oh well. Good night. Blah. Looks like we've explored most of this place by now. I think we got most of the goods in this place. Alright, Horn Cave explored. Cool little cave. Gotta dig the design. Got some great treasures here as well. Had some fun with commanding creatures. Especially in dungeons where there's a mix of humanoids and creatures. That's where it really shines. Like me being able to turn all of those goblins against the marauders at Fort Urasek in the last episode. Where we can just stage full-out wars. That's really wonderful. Okay, so we wanted to try to use the road here. Yes, I didn't want to go off-road. I want to try and stay on the road because there are a lot of great adventures that can come as a result of following the road. In fact, you know, going off-road is a lot of the appeal behind the Elder Scrolls, and we will do that in due time, but I figured, why not just do a proper walk along the roads of Cyrodiil before we start running through the wilderness at random to find caves? Is this... Ooh, I think this is the little town that's involved with the Fighters Guild later on. I can't remember the name. Pell's Gate. I'm fairly sure. They're talking a little over there. It's a nice little place. There's no quests here or anything as far as I know.
Story. Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
Nice place.
The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious.
Well, good for them.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. There's another fort along the road here. I suppose we will keep going. We should be able to see the Imperial City again. There we go. Finally, the Imperial City comes into view, so we can once again navigate around it. Yeah, this is the old bridge. This will become important later on in a Dark Brotherhood mission. So, good thing that we have it marked off on the map. Not too shabby. Now over here is a... They don't really do a good sign of separating the different stones. Like you have the red stones and the green stones. The green stones called the Hestra stones, I believe. And those are rune stones and they give you some conjured armor, while these can be different things like either birth sign or other no stars shine upon the doomstone. Okay, well we want to visit the different stones for the different birth stones then, I suppose. We might as well add that to our list of things to do while we're at it. Let's see what the tower is. Warden Key and Master's Hand. Warden Key doesn't sound great. Let me see. Open hard lock in 15 feet on target. That's kind of cool though. Being able to open locks in a wide radius. Fortify armor. That's pretty bad, honestly. But we can keep it. It might actually have a use. Well, how can that have a use, Stark? You love using lockpicks. Well, what if I didn't want to level my security? Because like I was scared of leveling up. As we can see, though, we have intelligence, speed, and endurance. So we'll be looking to level up fairly shortly. Then we can reach level 5, which isn't too shabby, actually. Ah, it's so beautiful once the fog clears. Let's just soak in the night atmosphere a little bit. What is the clock, by the way? It just recently passed midnight. Oh, I've been playing this non-stop, like yesterday, or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday, yeah. At 2 PM I sat down and I recorded Oblivion for like 5 hours. Then I spent 7 hours editing all of those episodes, getting them ready. And then at 2 AM I went to bed, having started up some of the video renders. So I spent 12 hours straight making Oblivion videos. You know what? I had a blast. I had so much fun. I'm enjoying this series a lot, and I feel like it's one of those series that I'm really proud of. At least right now. I haven't released it yet. Not that many people know about it. Well, most people have probably been able to guess, but still unsure if the reception's good, if there's going to be a lot of people watching this, or if it's just going to be those especially interested Oblivion fans. We'll see, but either way, even if there is just... This has been my motto for a long time, and I still stand by this. If there is even one person who in the future comes across the playlist of the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge, and they're like, holy heck, this really suits my... like, this seems good. This is something that I would personally enjoy, and then sit down and watch it and really enjoy it and look forward to new episodes. If I can have an effect on even one guy, then doing this is worth it. Because back when I started, I didn't even care who watched. Honestly, I'm trying to remember what actually went on in my head when I made videos back in the day, because I was making videos for many months, even years, before getting a proper following and, you know, a steady influx of comments from the same people. I just did it because I enjoyed it. I don't know what kept me going back then, but right now I enjoy series that other people make. Like, sometimes I will come across a playlist of something and I'm just like, holy heck, I have so much good stuff to watch, and I want to give that feeling to others, and hopefully I've been able to succeed. I mean, if you're watching episodes 22, then I guess there's something you like about this. That makes me happy. Now come on, rats.
What's that?
Oh, this is perfect. Hey,
Guess it was
guys.
nothing.
Hello, I'm right here. They're so rude. Come. Alright, let's send in the rats. Haha. I really gotta get myself better companions. Yeah, rats aren't great. We can only control the weakest of the weak. But, I mean, we can summon quite strong things right here, as evidenced by that. The door closed, I'm not sure why. I don't think I closed the door, actually. Oh, hey, you trying to snipe me with arrows? You trying to shoot me? Sorry, my ex-boyfriend has a thing or two he wants to say to you. You bastard. Alright. Now what we could do actually, since we have so many lockpicks and we frankly won't need this many lockpicks, we can start doing auto attempts. When you auto attempt, it's a bit like Morrowind, I suppose. It rolls a dice to see if you can actually open it, and if you fail, your lockpick breaks. So it's a way for lazy people to do it, or if you have a skeleton key, or if you have a really high security skill and you just can't be bothered. So, oh hey there. Mind if I summon some of my friends? There we go. Thank you, girl. Get out of the way. Let's see, what are these people doing in here? Worshipping some statue. Let's get water breathing. That's nice. Water breathing scroll is good to have with us. Actually, we have a spell, don't we? Yeah. Well, we're gonna get a better spell in the Cyrodiil recommendation, which is coming up. I never use water breathing, so essentially the water breathing spell that I used is worthless, but oh well, it's not a biggie with the amount of money that we've been making. I think we'll be just fine. But the spell in Cyrodiil comes with a little bit of a feather boost, plus the water breathing, and it costs slightly less magicka, so very good to pick up. Very good indeed. Let's see, this is somewhere we could go. The fort's not over yet. Homestead passages. Okay, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like I went in to check this direction, and what if there was some great treasure there? The last time I was considering not checking out a corner, it ended up containing another ring of retribution. While we can't wear it since it's the same ring, that sucks, but if we had found a ring that had the exact same effect but was called something else, we could dual equip them. But it's just because it's the exact same ID that the game is like, you can't do that.
Hello?
What are you trying to do? Wear more than 2 rings at once? You weirdo. Alright, get him. Get him, boy. Go, get him. Oh boy. She's an admirable opponent, but still, gets 1 shot. But then again, so do I, and I have like 190 health? No, 136, wow, okay. Yeah, 190 magicka, that was the number I was thinking of. Ow. So he does well over, well, he does a lot of damage. Let's just put it like that, shall we? So he does like then 140 in 1 hit at the very least, so he's gonna be able to smash these fools into the next dimension, no problem. Which is wonderful. It also makes me more optimistic about things like the Siege of Kavach if I'm gonna have power like this. The Heroes Hall. I don't think I'm quite done here though. I'd like to check this out. So we're gonna have another door here. This is probably also gonna lead to the Heroes Hall, I would assume. Yes, but there's still another little place. I love the local map. Ow. I really do love it. That I do. It is true. Let me check out my skills briefly, I'm curious. Alchemy 72, Conjuration is 58 right now. Alright, not too shabby. Mercantile is currently almost 40. I look forward to getting it to 50, because then you can sell anything to any merchants. And there are some items in the game that you can only obtain by getting 50 mercantile, because certain vendors will only sell you those items if you are 50, so... Oh, was that everything that was here? A dead end? I did all of this for a dead end? Well, somebody must pay. I think I know who is gonna pay. Sorry, rats. This won't be pretty. This won't be pretty. Ah! Get off me. Come on, get him. The power of my zombies hit just sends the opponents flying, like more than just a regular hit, because sometimes they just like, oh, they just fall daintily to the ground. No, when my zombie hits you, it's like you're kissing a freight train, okay? It's bam, you're out of there. It's wonderful. All right, let's do the hero's hall here. Ooh, the lover, that might be a good sign. Oh, I don't know if you get that power from the birthstone though. That must be sad. Alright, let's go get him. Let's get him, boy. Ow. That's not very nice. Oh boy. There we go. I have to try to position Zombo behind, like, between us. That's the most important thing for me. There's somebody over there, so I think what we're gonna do is that we're gonna call them over. Invite them out for dinner. We have some silver arrows now that we can start using. That's fancy. I'll probably switch to them in not too long. Wonderful. Alright. Now we're gonna have them cross the bridge here. There's somebody in full steel coming in. Oh. A shame that we got hit by that, but... Oh boy. Careful. Well, he fell down at the very least. Oh, is he gonna come up the stairs here? I think he is. Now there's an archer in the background, so let's be a bit careful. Zombo has 7 seconds left. Come on, get a good solid hit in. Oh, this guy can take it though, but he can't take 2 hits. That's too much. Oh, hey there, buddy. You come back here. There we go. Try running away now. Wonderful. Marauder Warlords. Gauntlets of Vigor. Fortify strength on self. Oh boy, I'm gonna pick these up. You can be sure about that. I think I'm gonna take the rest of this stuff too, actually. Sure, I'll pick it up just so I can have some loot, just in case I come away not over encumbered. Basically, when I return to town, I want to be filled to the brim with loot. So sometimes I skip picking up stuff like fur armor and such, because I figure I want that space for more valuable items. Gauntlets of Vigor. Well, thank you. Now I have 2 pairs of Gauntlets of Vigor. I won't complain though. I can get a neat price for them, so it's all good. We gotta find a good merchant in Shaden Hall. That appears to be it though. That was the hero's hall. Where does the other door lead though? The other door probably leads us through here. Ooh, that might lead to some alternative goodies. So we should take the trip around here, because then we would be able to get up there. And that... maybe a treasure chest? Shadow Banish wine? I feel like we've been going through so many forts, but still not seeing any of it, so... I'm starting to doubt that this wine even exists. Please? Inspiration. Huzzah. Potion of Feather. Didn't help you much, did it, buddy? Nope, not at all. Oh well. Well then, I say let's make our way back out. And we are out. Back out in the wild, in the free. Now we gotta make sure we're going on the right road. Look at all of these little map markers here. We've been thoroughly exploring, which means we haven't been able to travel very far this episode. This is pretty much the distance we've been covering the entire episode, but that's okay. That's okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't, you know, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, so. If the journey takes a long while, who cares? Sooner or later we're gonna have to explore this anyways. Now there's one of those rune stones that I don't much care for. Hey girl, you wanna try your hand at beating me? I wish you luck. He's like, move, bitch, get out the way. Sorry. I try not to use strong language too much in my videos. I don't really prefer to use it just for the sake of using it. Somebody incorporated, you know, some people like to incorporate it a lot in their commentary and just fuck this, fuck that. I try to save them for when I just really mean it and I just sort of blur them out without even really thinking about it. I don't necessarily censor myself, but I see it as a fun challenge to replace swears with something else. You know, it's just a fun little thing. Sure, conjured weapon and armor. What do you got? Ooh, look at that. A badass helmet and a bow. Bound bow. Bound helmet. Haha. Look at that. That's what a Daedric bow is gonna be like. It's not too shabby. Now up here we have another Iliad ruin right here. Oh my gosh. But we are starting to run out of time for the episode. There's a horse over there, however. I think maybe an Imperial Legion Forester is out and about. If he's exploring over there, you might want to go check that. Oh, no, there are just horses roaming around here. How wonderful. Well, guys and girls, I certainly hope that you've enjoyed this episode and that you will tune in to the next one. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.